गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः सीताय पतये नमः धन्यासि भक्तासि परात्मनस्त्वं यज्ञातुमिच्छातवरामतत्त्वं पुराणकेनाप्यभिचोदितोऽहं वक्तुं रहस्यं परमं निगूढम् I am going to tell you Vaktum Rahasyam Paramam Nigudham. Nigudham, very deep. Good, matlab, very difficult to understand or assimilate or experience or work it out. And what is that? Rahasyam, a secret. And Paramam, the ultimate. And what is that? Dhanyasi bhaktasi paratmanastvam yajnatum ichatava ramatattvam. Here Lord Shiva is saying, oh Goddess Parvati, because Parvati ji was sitting yesterday, as I told you, she asked Shivji that, oh, who are you meditating upon all the time when I am so beautiful standing in front of you, all dressed up, decked up, and you are closing your eyes, not looking at me, not giving me attention. Who is so dear to you than me? Ramchandraji, Shivji told her that it is Sri Ram. And then Parvati ji, she says that, who is this Ram? Then he is telling her, because she didn't ask out of jealousy. She didn't ask out of, अच्छा ठीक है कौन है ये राम, ऐसे भी नहीं पूछा, ठीक है ऑफ हैंडिश. No, she sat at his feet, of Shivji's feet, and then she asked. And the way she asked, now Shivji is very pleased. He says that, oh Goddess, you are the blessed one. So just as we are all the blessed ones listening, seeing this Ram Lalla Sthapana, he says, you are the blessed one. Why? You are a great devotee of the Supreme, Absolute Lord, that you wish to know about the essential or elementary truth about the true nature of Sri Ram. Who is this Ram? What is this Ram? Where is this Ram? What is his nature? All this she must have asked before. Now I'm not going to go into that. But here, we are all here. Why? Because we also have these questions. We also sometimes have had these questions, maybe not now. That is why we are here to see the Sthapana. So something has brought us here together. Something has brought us to drive 30 kilometers to come to this place. Not just for food. It cannot be, that cannot be a motivation. We are not gluttons. Narayan. So we have come here being pulled by Sri Ram. True. It was not Modi, it was not anyone else, it was not the building, it was Sri Ram who pulled us here. Exactly the same way, Parvati ji is asking, and she is asking because she is curious, she is inquisitive, she is sincerely wanting to know, who is this Sri Ram, who is your first love? I have become second. Not in the Western sense, but in genuinely. So he says that you want to know the true nature of Sri Ram. Before this, no one had asked me to describe this most difficult and mysterious secret, Nigudam. Nobody has asked me this. So whenever we are, now Parvati is in front of Shivji, she may have asked, yes, naturally just married, she's there so many years, she's only sitting and Shivji is in meditation. On whom are you meditating, man? I am standing outside. I'm not. If he says that you are in my heart, but kabhi kabhi to khol ke dekh liya karo. And if whenever he opens his eyes, he opens only for a little while and then closes again. He doesn't remain with eyes open all the time. In Amrit Anubhav, it is explained that the Shiva Shakti, there he explains, Parvati ji is standing and she's waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Shivji is meditating and meditating and meditating and meditating. Now, she says, how do I get his attention? Every wife wants her husband's attention. So what to do? If she wants attention from her mother, what she'll do? She'll scream. That is her style. She'll raise her voice. That is her style. That I am present and don't mess with me. That I am also someone. So same way, Parvati ji is not her. So Parvati ji, she only knows one thing. And what is that? She started expanding herself. So Parvati ji is the unmanifest Prakriti. So unmanifest Prakriti means Prakriti is, nature is continuously changing. Parvati is unchanging nature. It is all Shant. Just like a ocean without waves is Prakriti, is Parvati. But when when do the waves start coming on the ocean? At that time, that is the potentiality of the ocean expressing as the waves. So what is that Parvati? Parvati is Shivji's potentiality. And the first expression of Parvati is Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, purity, dynamism and inertia. So when she divides herself into three, we are talking about Parvati here. When she divides into three, what are the first three things that come about? With Sattva comes Vishnu, with Rajas comes Brahmaji, and with Tamas comes Rudra. And with them, Parvati again divides herself. The consciousness, that is Shiva, with reference to Sattva, he is called as Vishnu. With reference to Rajas, dynamism, he is called as Brahmaji. With reference to Tamas, he is called as Rudra. And what is his Shakti? Rudra Shakti is usko Shakti bolo ya Parvati bolo, jo different. We take the same names, but there are different names. With Vishnu, we say it is Lakshmi. With Narayan, we say it is Mahalakshmi. But here it is Lakshmi. And with Brahmaji, it is Saraswati. And this way she started multiplying herself into the whole creation. The first was the three gods. Then came all the other gods. Then came from the Tamas came the space, air, fire, water, earth. From the Rajas came all the Devatas. With the Sattva came the knowledge. And this way she kept multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And as she is multiplying, Shivji's eyes are opening because his potentiality, no? What is our potentiality? Mind. When mind is absolutely quiet, no disturbance. When thoughts start entering into the mind, when you get up in the morning, you are awake, but a mind is so quiet. But then slowly, I have to go to work. I have to brush, and suddenly activity starts increasing in your mind, and slowly you are forced to open your eyes and go through whatever has to be gone through. Similarly, as potentiality of Lord Shiva, which is Parvati, she is multiplying, Shivji is opening his eyes. When she completely manifests herself as the whole creation, Shivji says, wow, so beautiful my wife is. And whenever we say wow, what happens? Whenever we looked at, when we looked at the beautiful statue of Ram Lalla, what happened for one moment? Wow! We closed our eyes, no? Shivji again goes back into meditation. Again, she has to do the drama. Same drama is going on with us also. Every morning, we open our eyes because the mind becomes activated. You don't activate it, it happens by itself. And every night, again, when Shivji closes his eyes, the whole creation goes back to its source, to nothingness, to the Maya Shakti, to the power, to the unmanifest. And this cycle is going on. So this we are talking about. So he says, so that Shakti, she is saying, who is this Sri Ram? Who is this? What is his secret? So Shivji is very happy. She did not ask out of arrogance. She did not ask out of competition. She didn't ask out of her comparison with Sri Ram. She didn't ask out of jealousy. She asked out of genuine interest. Who is this Sri Ram? Because if Sri Ram has a place in my Lord's heart, my Lord Shivji, in Shivji's heart, he must be an important person. It must be something great. And I must know it. What is in my Lord's heart, I must come to know. That is what a pativrata is. So she is asking, again, not out of arrogance, with full devotion and full surrender to her husband, even though she is a wife. When she is asking this question, it came in the previous verses, she didn't ask the question as a wife. Hey Pati, tell me, who is in your heart? Not like that. She asked as a disciple. She asked as a devotee. She didn't ask as a wife, because she sat at his feet, and like a disciple will say, "Oh teacher, please teach me the secrets of the secret of the truth." She also sat. If my Lord is meditating now on the Sri Ram, that must be something great, because he is meditating. And the only way to get information out is not as wife. The information can be shared by from someone only if you surrender to that person. So she takes a position of a student, disciple, a devotee, and she looks up at Lord Shiva as a teacher, no longer as a husband. This is only mental, isn't it? But your actions show where you are sitting, on the head or at the feet. Duryodhana and Arjun, when they went to ask for the army, and the Krishna, isn't it? So where are you sitting? So she is sitting at his feet, and she is requesting, please tell me the secret of Sri Ram, genuinely. And here Lord Shiva is so happy that if so many cycles of creation have gone, nobody has asked me this question, and he is very pleased that someone has genuinely, with devotion. Yeah, what was that? What was the thing? He said, "Dhanyasi bhaktasi paratmanastvam." Yajnatum ichha tava Ram Tattvam, that you are so interested in the Ram Tattva. We are not talking about Ram Purusha. We are not talking about Ram Maryada Purushottam Ram. We are not talking about Ram Lalla. We are not talking about Janaki Jivan Ram. We are not talking about Sita Ram. We are not talking about the Bharatagraja, Lakshmanagraja, Shatrugnagraja Ram. We are talking about Ram Tattva. Ram Tattva means the essence of Ram. Tattva. Tattva means, what is the essence of sugarcane? Sweetness. What is the essence of wood? Fire. Like that. What is the essence of yours? It's the conscious principle. So she is asking the tattvam. She's not asking about the form. She's not asking how he looks, what he has done. Rama tattvam. How beautiful. So Shivji is saying, today you have earnestly asked me with due reverence. Reverence not only to the teacher, but also towards that tattvam. You can't ask these questions on the fly. Hey, Swamiji, let's go for a drive. Ice cream khate khate. Can you tell me about this? ऐसे नहीं होता answer. That genuineness has to be there in the person. When that genuineness, it should not be put on genuineness. It should be a genuineness the teacher can see. The genuineness is coming from the heart or it is a makeup. It can very clearly you can make out. Just like you can see it in your children, teachers can see it in everyone. It's that easy. So here he says that you have come with reverence and hence I shall answer your question. And after praying and paying obeisance to Sri Ram, who is the best in the clan of Raghu, Sri Ram is without doubt beyond nature. So who is Sri Ram? Sri Ram is beyond nature. What is nature? How does nature express?
Changing all the time.
And I already answered before explaining what is nature, what is creation. When we say nature, nature is the creation, isn't it? Nature is not the Atma. Nature is your mind. That is where all the variety is. So what are the two spectrums of nature? Manifest and unmanifest. These are the two spectrums. So manifest is waking and dream, unmanifest is deep sleep. So these are the two spectrums. He said Ram is beyond nature. Ram is beyond waking and dream, and Ram is beyond deep sleep. Ram is beyond manifest, Ram is beyond unmanifest. Ram is beyond microcosm, the individuality. Ram is beyond totality or Ishwaratva. Ram is we are talking about Tattva. He is the Paramatma Tattva. So he is coming to that. Who is beyond nature, is without a beginning. And what is he? त्वयाद्य भक्त्या परिणोदितोऽहं वक्षे नमस्कृत्य रघुत्तमं ते रामः परात्मा प्रकृतेरनादिः आनंद एक पुरुषोत्तमो हि. So Rama first he says namaskritya raghuttamam te vakshe, that I pay my obeisance to him. And who is this Ram? Rama Paratma Prakrutehe Anadi. Prakrutehe. So he is beyond nature. I already explained to you. Anadi, he is beginningless. That means he has not taken birth. He never dies. So what takes birth in if we take nature, what takes birth in nature? Body, of course, but our nature, I just explained what are the three places where the creation expresses: waking, dream, and deep sleep. So if Ram is our Atma, he is not the waking Atma, he is not the dreamer, he is not the waker, he is not the sleeper, he is that who is supporting the three, but he is beyond. So here he says, he is Anadi. Waker comes every day and goes away every day. Dreamer comes every day, every night and goes every night. Sleeper comes every night and goes away in the morning. But do you feel you have come and gone? Do you feel you have come and gone?
No.
Experience of waking has come and gone, dream has come and gone, deep sleep has come and gone, but you don't feel you have come and gone. That one who knows, who has supported the three coming and going, but himself has not changed at the totality level, is Sri Ram. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh come and go. Every cycle of creation they will come and go. But who is Ram? He is the Paratma Tattva. Anadi is beginningless. He is a Ananda Eka Purushottamo. He is the without beginning, is an abode treasury of bliss. He is Ananda Murti. He is the first he said Ananda, then he says he is Eka. He is one without a second, and his bliss incarnate. Our bliss is, our joy is dependent on something. Ram, Sri Ram is he who is of the nature of bliss. He is not happy because of something. Where is the maximum joy we experience in our life?
Sleep.
Sleep. Good. But we don't know. So if there is no sleep, we are miserable. If we don't sleep for 2-3 days, we are gone. We'll be going crazy. But Ramchandraji is not like this. This possibility is there within us also. Huh? Try Modi's recipe. 11 days no food, only nariyal pani. See what happens. That time if you are chanting Ram, 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 nothing will happen. But if you give that explosion of energy that takes place within you at that time, the natural focus that your mind gets into, if that focus and energy is directed towards, oh my God, I have not eaten, what will happen to me, I hope I don't get sick, you will get sick. And you will get sick so much that it will take few months for you to come out of it. But if you keep your mind and energy directed towards something great, which is Bhagwan or which is Ram or which is the Paramatma, then Paramatma has the capacity to nourish you. What if I get sick? That thought of sickness is not got the ability to nourish you. Oh, if I get weak, just thinking that I will get weak. 68-year-old not getting weak. And we are younger than him and we get weak. No. So if any time you do that fast 1 day, half day, 2 day, 3 day, whatever, or Navratri aati hai, so you do live on fruits or milk, some of you, I don't know. But that time you must necessarily orient your mind, direct your mind, channel your mind towards the divine thoughts. Otherwise, after those 9 days, you will become more chidchida. You will be more angry person. You will be more frustrated person if you have not directed your mind to something higher. And not just mechanically, with bhav. So here he says, Shri Treasury, he is ekaha. Ekaha is one without a second. Everything, just like space is everything in this creation. Isn't it? In the physical creation, space is everything. There is no place space is not. You may say this is a laptop, this is a table, these are the walls, this is the cupboard. But that also is pervaded by space. We can't see it, but it is. That space is pervaded by Rama Tattva. It's even subtler than space. And therefore, here he is one without a second. Ekaha Purushottamaha. Indeed, he is the Purushottam. He is the supreme person. And peace and tranquility is matchless and peerless. All this they have added extra. And is the best and most supreme. Most supreme, Purushottama, Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha. What are the three Purushas?
Prathama Purusha, Ditya Purusha,
Tritiya Purusha. Prathama Purusha is the first person, Dvitiya Purusha is the second person, Tritiya Purusha is the third person. In old Sanskrit, first person is called Uttama Purusha. Aham. Aham avam vayam. So that is Uttama Purusha. Then Dvitiya Purusha. And then Tritiya Purusha. Okay. So, is the most supreme, exalted, absolute Lord who had manifested himself as the best human that ever existed on this earth. So who is this Sri Ram? He is not only that Tattva, which is one without a second, which is the supremost person, but that supremost person manifested on earth in the Treta Yuga as Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram. When Shivji is saying, who are we to say? You can't thank, words are not enough to thank the Lord, to be present to see what is going on this Ram Lalla Sthapana. We don't, because we have become so used to everything. People are dying, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, अपना खाता खाते रहो. Oh, that fellow is shooting, he's ruthlessly killing that person. He has murdered that person. Movie is going on. Some bhoot pret, ghosts are coming, vampire is coming, and you are nicely eating the food. You have become no sensitivity. No sensitivity. The other person on the TV is hungry, but you are eating food. No sensitivity. We have become so insensitive. That is not right. See? So he, Ramchandraji, who has taken birth on this planet, is the most sensitive. He feels everyone's pain. He feels everyone's joy. And that's what Modi ji is also doing. He is respecting everyone. He is respecting everyone. He talked about the car sevaks, all the workers. He talked about the gods. He talked about the saints and sages and the rishis. He talked about all the people, the 101.4 billion people. He talked about, and not only that, he talked about the entire earth. So, where do you get such a person? Imagine Ramchandraji at that time, who went away, gave up his kingdom only for the sake of the whole universe, that Ravan has to be killed. He was not affected by Ravana. In Ayodhya, he was not affected. Whatever the Rakshasas were there, Tadka, Khar, Dushan, he had already helped the Vishwamitra. Ayodhya is where there is peace, there is tranquility, there is joy and happiness. Ayodhya is that city. So it was already, why he had to go away? Not for his city, not for his people, not for his parents, not for his brothers, not for himself. He went away for a higher good. See? So we also must orient our life for the higher good. When we orient our life for the higher good, that will be only possible when we think of higher thoughts. What is the highest thought? Shri Ram, Jai Jai Ram is the highest thought. He will inspire you in which direction you have to think. He will, and you don't even need to think. He will inspire you, push you in the direction that you have to go. Ramchandraji did not know that he has to go and kill Ravan. He did not know. He only did what was right. What was? That his father should not get the kalank, that Raghukul Rita chali aayi, prana jai par vachana na jai. So he just went to maintain that parampara. And he says, your word cannot go wrong. If you have given a vow to my mother, I will follow it. Whatever the consequence. And he went. He did not know he was going to kill Ravan. Life was pushing him in a particular direction and he trusted that wherever it is taking me, it is the right one. And when do you know it is the right one, it is the right direction, or you don't question where it is taking you? Because your Ramchandraji is ever contemplating on the truth. Sita ji is ever contemplating on the truth. So no doubt. She is not once she complained that you did not, you got me, you married me and you have taken me away to forest. Not once she asked. In fact, Ram only told her, so yeah, you don't come, you stay here, and because it will be very hard. She says, no, wherever, whatever you do, I will be a part and parcel of it. See? तो ये अलग चीज़ है. अब why she was able to think that way and why she did not demand anything from him, it was only because her attention is also on the higher. Ramchandra ji's attention on the higher. Lakshman ji's attention on the higher. Their Bharat ji's attention on the higher. And therefore nobody is doing it for selfish reasons. Watch their family. Nobody is doing it for selfish reasons. Watch your family. Are we doing it for selfish reasons? Everything that we do? Or is it for a greater good? What we speak, what we act, how we behave, how we interact with people, is it for their good or is it for, is it for our good? What is in it for me? If we are doing that, we are going the wrong way. And in this manner, after that, here he says, I'll just quickly, we can do a little bit, already half an hour. Swamayaya krutnamidam hi srishtva nabho vadantarbahirasthito yaha sarvantarasthopi nigudha atma swamayaya srishtamidam vichaste jaganti nityam parito bhramanti yatsannidhau chumbakalo havadhi etanna jananti vimudhachittaah swavidyaya samvritamanasaye. Lord Shivji is telling Parvati ji, the student or the devotee who is sitting at his feet, he says, he has created this world out of his own mind. I think I have already answered inadvertently. This is what I was telling you before, that she becomes Sattva Rajas Tamas, that is the thought coming here. He has created this world out of his own Maya, the power which creates delusions and illusions. Delusion is created outside or inside? Illusion is created outside or inside? Delusion is inside, illusion is outside. Delusion is forgetfulness of our true nature, essence, which leads to illusion. Illusion means projection. So you forget your nature. So when who is Jiva? Who has forgotten his nature and has thought he is the body. The moment he becomes body or gets identified with the body, even though he can never get identified with body, but it appearing so that way. So that identification, why is that feeling coming that I am this body? Because of forgetting that you are the infinite self. That is delusion. You have forgotten that. And that delusion is then giving illusion, meaning projection, that I am the body, I am the mind, I am these senses only. I am this body only. I am this breath only. If there is no breath, I will die. All this is illusion. So here he says that my power of creating illusion, cosmic creative energy, and his presence inside and outside of it, like the sky, the space. I already gave that example, so I'm not going to explain. And is encompassed by all. He lives inside all creatures in the form of microcosmic soul or Atma. So everything that the Shakti is creating, everything that the Maya is creating, everything that Sita is creating, Sita is the Shakti. So everything, she has become Sattva Rajas Tamas. So Sita ji created the form of Brahmaji. Then who is functioning through Brahmaji? Shakti cannot function through Brahmaji. Shakti is inert. It is energy. Energy becomes matter, matter becomes energy. E is equal to mc square. Then who entered? That Ram Tattva, that Paramatma Tattva, he entered and gave life to Brahmaji. He entered and gave life to, I shouldn't say life, भगवान तो कोई पैदा नहीं होते, मरते नहीं, तो उनको नहीं ऐसे बोल सकते. पर ब्रह्मा जी तो फिर भी है. He is also born and he also becomes manifest and he becomes unmanifest. When he becomes manifest and unmanifest, Vishnu and Rudra, they also become manifest and unmanifest. If Brahma ji goes, there is no creation. If there is no creation, there is nothing to maintain and nothing to destroy. तो शिव जी का जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन गायब हो गया, विष्णु का जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन गायब हो गया. सी, so so just like in dream, you see so many people, animals, plants, mosquitoes, flies, birds, snakes in the dream. Where has life in all those people come from? Has it come from outside? You, the consciousness, alone is expressing through every form in the dream. The mind created the dream world, the dream creation, and the Atma entered it. How did it enter? Existence, consciousness, bliss. So in the inert matter, it expresses as existence. In everything, it is existence. But in living beings, in plants, it is a little bit there. In animals, it is a little bit more. In human beings, it is maximum. Isn't it? He created, so he entered into everything. So is true in the waking plane also. So when we, as our Modi ji is saying, that from Ram to Rashtra and from Dev to Desha. So when we remember Ram, then what is Rashtra? Rashtra is nothing but his Abhivyakti. Abhivyakti means it is his expression. The entire humanity is his expression. Then what should we do? Serve. Seeing. So right now we are focused on Sri Ram, Sri Ram, Sri Ram. Enough. That Sri Ram must mature us into this transformation, into this vision, that we are able to see the Ram in everyone. When you see Ram in everyone, then everyone will be a temple of Sri Ram. Then how can you ever do anything wrong with them? How can you do anything wrong? You'll only serve Sri Ram in whichever manner. It's not that पकड़ पकड़ के उनकी सेवा करोगे, ऐसे नहीं. She was sitting here. She saw all those naivedya and all. She says, उसी समय ना तुमने कहा कि I wish I was there to make the naivedya and I could give the naivedya. See? तो भाव ऐसा है. अभी हम जब इंडिया, तुम हमारे साथ आए हो, चारधाम आए हो ना तुम, हाँ, तो हमने कितने सन्यासियों को उधर उनको भंडारा किया. It's not that we feel privileged that we have been given. We have spent 3 hours sitting here, but you asked, you all said, let's have a satsang, छोटा सा. So I feel privileged कि भाई कोई पूछ रहा है. इतना 3 घंटे, 3.5 4 घंटे बैठने के बाद भी तुम्हारे पास एनर्जी है कि भाई स्वामी जी थोड़ा सा कुछ सत्संग हो जाए. तो तुम्हारी जिज्ञासा, तो शिव जी ऑल्सो इज वेरी हैप्पी विद द जिज्ञासा ऑफ पार्वती जी. Similarly, we also, all teachers become very happy when there is a genuine interest, a genuine request for satsang. और जब सत्संग शुरू होती है हमारी नींद उड़ जाती है. We can keep talking about this topic endlessly, provided the person listening is interested. We don't need to talk. But if someone is interested, we will talk. If the reciprocation is there, we'll keep talking. If we see the reciprocation waning, then we also, it's directly proportional. We also start going in. क्या ज़रूरत है बोलने की? देखो, तो यहाँ पे बोलते हैं, he lives inside all the creatures in form of a microcosmic soul or Atma, from where he governs, controls, moves, ministers this world. So, you can take it at the totality level or you take it at this. Micro is in micro and micro is in macro. So ocean is in the wave and wave is in the ocean. So when he is in us, he is controlling, directing our mind, all our thoughts, our breath, our hunger, our vision, our sensory abilities. Everything he is governing, isn't it? A dead person cannot, there is nobody there to govern the senses and the mind there. So he, in all living beings, he is the one who is governing. So he says here that even as an inert piece of iron becomes active when in contact with a magnet, so do the world always moves around aimlessly by a mere wish of his powers called Maya. Just like this is not something to understand. It has to be, this example is given, if you bring iron nails in front of a magnet, all those iron nails, if you are just put them in a heap and you bring a strong magnet in front of them, they are not touching the magnet, they are still apart from it, but all the magnets, which the nails which were facing north, south, east, west, everywhere, the moment magnet comes, all of them start pointing towards the magnet. And even if you don't allow them to touch, if you leave it there for some time, those iron nails will start getting or exhibiting magnetic property. So those persons who have been thinking, they have not become merged into the divine Ram, but only thinking. They are in the vicinity. Their mind is continuously thinking. It has not merged. The nails have not merged into the mother magnet. All their thoughts become Rammay. And automatically, after some time, we get attracted to such Mahatmas. Why? Because from them also the magnetic quality of Ram starts, or the divine starts expressing. So if you develop yourself in that manner, Modi ji has, so he is there. But that opportunity is there in every one of us. So if provided we think of Sri Ram, you keep thinking, keep contemplating with bhav, surrender. As it happens, oh, after every 10 minutes come, oh, how many people are attracted to me? Nothing is going to happen like that. You have to be completely. Other people will say, other people will observe. You are not interested in other people. You are interested only in Ram. If you are interested in other people, you have forgotten Ram. Saint is he who is only focused on Ram. He is not worried about the world. And when he has become matured in that contact with Ram, when he knows it can never be क्या बोलेंगे, diluted, that connection, he knows that connection can never be severed by any person or any experience or any incident or any contact, by any thought. That conviction, when it comes in, then that type of person, he says, Ram ko Rashtra mein lao. That Ram is Rashtra. Because he knows, I don't have to prove anyone. सबके सामने जोर जोर से श्री राम जय राम बोले, अब है, it's clicked. Just like it is clicked to you that you are a man, you are a woman, you don't have to keep repeating it. It takes only some time of remembering the Lord or remembering the Atma, that it clicks, that there is no question. After that, it cannot be broken. That connection cannot be broken. But are you going to live selfishly? Like Shankaracharya, who lived for, I'm going to die at 16 years, and he came to know he's the self, and he's sitting in meditation. Ved Vyasji came, asked him questions. He says, what are you doing? He says, I'm waiting for death. They said at this time, when I'm 16 years old, death will come and I will not live more than one day after 16 years of age. He says, and you believe? Who said? Some Mahatma. No, go, I give you another 16 years. So first he lived for 16 years, came to know he is the Atma, just a story, okay? Maybe it happened, it has happened, but I am looking at it in a different way. So first he came to know he is the Atma. Now that connection that he is the Sri Ram or the Atma, it cannot be broken. Now Ved Vyasji is blessing him. Now I give you another 16 years. Now this knowledge that you have of your Atma, go and share it with everyone. And he started composing, writing, Bhashya, composed so many compositions, debated and established the Sanatan Dharma all over again. So you have also done enough satsang. Or if you feel it is the connection is still a bit shaky, develop that connection. Live for him only, and then he will choose you how to. Did Shankaracharya know that Ved Vyasji was going to come and give him another 16 years? Did he know that? Did Modi ji know that he is going to become the Prime Minister? Did Modi ji know even 15 years ago that he was going to build the Ram temple? So our connection must be with the essence. Leave rest to him. He will create, he will choose you how you need, what he wants to get done through you. Our connection should be only with him. The moment we go outwards, we become diluted. Our attention, then we are under the influence of delusion, and we'll see many more illusions. And we'll get caught up. Then again, someday you will come to satsang, and again you will shift your attention, and again you have to start. Nothing wrong, but why waste the time? Why not discover what invoke the potential that is lurking within you. Till you got married and you had a kid, did you know as many dishes as you know now? No. So the motherhood invoked out of her. The cooking got invoked because the need. When you feel the need, enough of this, enough of getting distracted, enough of going outwards, enough. This, we cannot invoke it in you. We cannot invoke it in you. It is your decision. When you listen to us, when you read the scriptures or listen to Mahatmas, they will tell you the same thing. Enough of this world. There's no end to this pursuit, and world will not go with you anywhere. You will have to leave it behind. So if that is going to be the case, what is that you can do in this life that will stay with you? Pursue that. And that is Sri Ram. That is your Atma Tattva. Contemplate on it. And here, just last line. And he says that those idiots, now he's talking about us. एतन्न जानन्ति विमूढचित्ताः स्वाभिद्यया संवृतमानसाये. Those idiots or ignorant ones whose heart, intellect, discriminatory powers are covered by sheath of ignorance, means those who are forgetful of their nature, those who are lost in the world, those who are egoistic, those who are only living in the past or future. All these are signs of ignorant people. Do not recognize that supreme absolute soul called Ram. You are not the individual soul, you are the infinite soul. Infinite soul, call it Atma, call it Paramatma, call it Sri Ram, call it Sri Krishna, it does not matter. But grow into that total soul, infinite soul. Don't be this teeny meeny, me, touch me not. One word, oh, you said to me like that. Okay, smile. Oh, I love you, Swamiji. Next, एक मारो. ये touch me not होते हैं. You have seen a touch me not flower? You go touch, you go away, again it opens up. You touch, again. You say something, go into their shell. Rona dhona shuru. So with this message, we conclude this. So we have talked about what? We have talked about Sri Rama Tattva as told by Lord Shiva to Parvati. That Shiva is telling Parvati not as his wife but as a devotee of Sri Ram, who is truly inquisitive, interested, and is having urgency to know who Sri Ram is. So when we go with Swamijis or many other Mahatmas, when we meet, we see where are they abiding in, why are they happy with themselves. That is the inquisitiveness. And sometimes we don't even ask questions and answers come from there. Sometimes we don't have to hear anything, still the answer comes. So grow within yourself, come closer to that essence within yourself, and that is the fulfillment of life. To recognize this Sri Rama Tattva within your heart, here and now, is the fulfillment of life. Don't delay. बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय, गंगा मैया की जय, जमुना महारानी की जय, आज के आनंद की जय। हर हर नमः पार्वती पतये, हर हर महादेव। बोलो राम लल्ला की जय। Today is the Ram Sthapana Divas, and on its occasion, after having seen the program on together, now we have had this satsang in its on this occasion. Hari Om, thank you for you all to have me here, and after 4 hours still having energy to listen to me. Hari Om. May He all bless us always.